last but not least, I take that back. Last but least, and you just mentioned this dude, Wack100. I don't know what this dude's obsession is with you, Munchie, but whenever he can, he throws a jab. He throws a jab, and it's always the same old thing. It's that ridiculous clubhouse rant that you had with Rockstar that they keep replaying and replaying. But on his Instagram page, he posted a clip of our reaction to the feds indicting a bunch of Bloods out in Lancaster after these guys were already in state custody for a year. They were in jail already in the LA County jail fighting this case, and then all of a sudden the feds came in there and took over the case. You remember this topic about a week or two ago?
Right.
Okay, so he posted a short clip, and on his Instagram, he wrote, "Believe them when they tell you who they are. Peanut Butter Man sits with a district attorney assistant and just throws my name, my hood, into a gang murder."
Imagine that.
And all you did was just say that they got Bloods deep out in the Antelope Valley. In fact, Wack's community, Pacoima Piru Bloods, they deep out there. And that was it.
Right.
Now, there was this shooting that happened out here in Lancaster back in 2024. And I was a little confused why it was in the news in 2025. But it was a gang shooting. And Lancaster, for those who are unfamiliar, is a small city in the northern part of Los Angeles County. It's actually, I want to say, if you keep going north past Lancaster, you're going to get into Kern County. So that's how far north it is. But LA County is huge. So I don't know if you knew that Lancaster's still LA County.
Yeah, it's Antelope Valley, but Palmdale, Lancaster is still LA County.
Yeah. Once you pass Lancaster, the next county is Kern. But there's a lot of LA folks out there in Lancaster. And let me read this little article from Channel 7 Eyewitness News. A reputed Pasadena street gang member was arrested Tuesday for allegedly taking part in a pair of gang-related killings that occurred during a shooting spree in Lancaster. Jerry Wimbley III, 20 years old, of Lancaster, was named along with two co-defendants in a 4-count federal indictment. Wimbley was charged in the indictment with 2 counts of murder in aid of racketeering, according to U.S. Attorney's Office. Also charged in the indictment were Vianney Richardson, 37, of Lancaster, and Jerry Wimbley Jr., who's 22, same last name, same name, Jerry Wimbley III, Jerry Wimbley Jr., he's 22, also of Lancaster. Richardson was already in custody in Nevada on an unrelated state charge, was charged with 2 counts of murder in aid of racketeering, 1 count of attempted murder in aid of racketeering, and 1 count of being a felon in possession of ammunition. And this all goes back to a shooting that happened in 2024 with the Wimbley brothers taking part in the latter two, after which the defendants gathered at the gravesite of a fellow gang member to mark the 2-year anniversary of the person's death. So we got all kind of blood gangbanging going on in Lancaster. I'm just a little confused to hear the PDL name mentioned, the Pasadena Denver lanes mentioned in this Lancaster shooting.
Nah, not me, because I know PDL, Pasadena Denver Lane, got a heavy presence out there, Palmdale, Lancaster, to the point they even had a gang injunction on PDL in the city of Palmdale. I'm like, damn, how they do that? And then not only them, Wack100, where the community he from, 2Ps, they out there deep. So, you know how people be migrating, man.
Yeah, well, these guys, this was a state case. All these guys were in custody in 2024, and I looked them up, and they were transferred out of custody from the LA County Jail, which is a state case. Now they're in federal custody. We played the news clip of the story. I read some parts of the article that covered it, but he's saying that we threw his name and his hood into a gang murder.
Man, Wack, you ain't murder nobody. You harmless. What the fuck about through my name? Hey, why everybody want to be like the boogeyman and through my name? Man, you ain't did nothing to nobody, bro. And bro, it's widely known that the PDLs and the 2Ps are deep in Palmdale, Lancaster.
See, that was information to me because I always thought that they had gangs. They have gangs out there.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
got their own gangs. They got BIG. They got Bob. They got Penthouse Players. They got Taking Off Phase, Black Menace Mafia. They got all these gangs out there, but they got like remote gangs. Like I mean, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a gang. Like at one point, PDL had an injunction in Palmdale, and they hood derived from Pasadena, and the the 2Ps deep out there. At one point, it was, hey man, I don't know why you keep trying to put this snitch narrative on everybody, bro. Why everybody got to be telling, bro? Why? You know what I'm saying? The 2Ps are my friends, bro.
And how did I become a district attorney assistant? That's
I don't know, man. I don't think Lil Esmore from 60s will agree.
nah.
I don't think Baby Red from Blackstones will agree.
Definitely not.
I don't think rest in peace. What's
Poppy from Kitchen.
Poppy from Kitchen will agree. These are all people you aided to get back to the streets, bro. I don't think they agree.
The weirdo over there on what's the district attorney nigga name? Alex Alonso, the district attorney nigga over there. And you work with the DA. So you can't talk gang talk to me. You know, I did this for my boy, Alexa Alonso. You know what I'm saying? He paying attention. He paying attention to little old me, old Alexo Alonso. Talking about StreetTV. No goddamn TV on the streets, that's telling, boy. Goddamn district attorney. Run around here messing with them boys.
I think you trending in the right direction as far as helping TC get back. Where DA where? I'm confused. Cash Jones do more DA work than anybody. You said that man guy had his son killed for insurance money.
And they've been doing what they've been doing for 20 years and it ain't worked. So they use my name and act like it's an issue.
It's not possible that he genuinely hates you.
I don't know him. How you hate a motherfucker you don't know?
I hate plenty of people I don't really know.
You know, he need to hate. You know, this motherfucker, he got his own son killed for the life insurance money. You gonna do a interview with this type of motherfucker? You ain't got no morals.
That's a hell of an accusation.
What's real?
It just doesn't really sound likely to be true.
What's real?
If you know that, wouldn't the police know about that? Wouldn't like somebody know about that? Who's his son? Who are you talking about? Should I Google that? Am I gonna find anything if I Google that?
He's not here.
What's from the Bay?
JDiggs?
JDiggs. You said he set MacDre up.
Had a conversation, a sit down with a guy who does not get along with you very well.
Get along with me.
JDiggs.
I don't know that dude.
Apparently. He wants to throw down.
I've never seen him. I've never talked to him. Never did business. Never been in the same room. I don't know him.
Right, but you've made some pretty extreme claims about him.
I responded to his shit. And see, you took an interview with an op. That's your right, because this your platform.
We only talked about you a little bit.
Right? Now, unless he want to talk about how he lined his son up to get killed for the insurance money.
See, what is
we
that?
Ain't talking. We can talk about it. We ain't talking about it. How he got some responsibility in getting, old boy killed that they love up there in the Bay. We ain't touched content on that, Adam.
So his son, for the people at home, died of a seizure induced by lean usage, apparently. I feel like
induced by what?
Lean usage.
Wait, induced by what?
You do a little bit of damage to your own credibility.
Induced by what? Induced by what?
Lean, allegedly.
What the fuck was in the lean? Do the research.
What?
What was in the lean?
You tell me.
I'm telling you, do the research.
I wasn't involved in the
Okay then.
audit
Do the research.
of the
Don't talk about my credibility. If you do the research on what was found in the lean, motherfuckers drink lean all day long.
Okay.
What was found in the lean, and then do the research on a motherfucker that gave his own son lean because he thought it was cool. Like some of these niggas roll blunts with their kids and pop perks with their kids because they think it's cool.
Why do you think he gave his son lean?
It ain't about thinking, it's about what we know.
How do you know that?
Did he collect the life insurance?
I don't know. Do you know?
Well, that's a fact.
Even if that was true, don't you think
That's a fact.
It's kind of ugly to be bringing that to the table.
Yeah, that ain't he got the other man smoked.
That's what you said, bro. You called that this indictment was coming down on Big U way before it came. You text his wife and said 911. He need to get up out of here, and then the house get raided a day or two later. You the one got all this information.
They got a body in Vegas, got a gunshot, we got some DNA. We don't know who DNA it is. What conversation goes on to make them or give them enough
like that.
go to a judge because you refuse and get the judge to make them give you something where you have to give up the DNA? I think it's Floss. Floss got a history of telling. We got the paperwork. He told on James Collier from Schoolyard Crip. James come over there, shot 3 of them. Floss is one. Giovanni Jones. Or a conversation went on with Big U to where he pointed at Floss and they saying Floss' house get raided. Gun they found, they say belonged to his girl that was registered. Wasn't a murder weapon. So at the time of this raid, they take this nigga in for question. After this situation now, they asking Big U for DNA. So I'm trying to figure out, right now it's looking like Big U tried to put it on Floss and Floss tried to put it back on Big U. I don't know.
Yep, it looks like a
One of them know something, they both know something. What's going on? Floss running around with Gunner, right? He's still entertaining his ratting. Will it be far-fetched that he told on Big U again? Big U?
Yep.
It's only one way.
But how did they get to him so much? Well, not just that. Nip got it in his lyrics, so people was definitely talking.
What he got in the lyrics, Dre?
He said somebody caught an L, but I give him an E for effort.
Right.
Hold on, let me find it. He said somebody took an L, but I give him for E for effort. Something about offing him and leaving his body in the Mojave Desert and some shit. And that's why I asked Tink, hey, where was that body found? Because people in the Goose started bringing it up. They was like, hey, but Nip got this verse in Victory Lap.
Okay, so now...
it was in Victory Lap.
But now here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You know, my brain we gotta say that Nip may be foreseeing the future because it was the Las Vegas desert, but it's still a desert. And Nip passed in 2019, am I right? And this young man passed in 2021.
Then that's creepy as hell now because
Oh,
it was
wait,
very...
slow down, no. People have patterns of the way they do things. So is Nip insinuating something happened in 2019, and now we seeing the same thing, just a different location in 2021? Because Nip died in 2021. Rayshawn died Nip died in 2019. Rayshawn died in 2021. Nip speaking about a desert, he's found in the desert, but it's 2 years. It's 2 years difference.
You the one had a case in 05 and then he just disappeared to my interest of justice. The justice ain't never in our best interest. Not they type of justice. Where did that case go from 2005? It wasn't no illegal search. That's what it wasn't. You and your brother, y'all both are ex-cons, y'all felons, and they found ammunition and loaded firearms in the car. The dog went off. The dog going off, that's probable cause to search the car. So how was it wasn't a probable cause? Hey, bro, you lie a whole lot. You always close to the fire but never get burned. Why you get to extort everybody and never go to jail, but they got Big U? Why you bullying people for Ray J and you got a what is this called, like a civil RICO? Why it ain't criminal? Bro, you slicker than baby oil. Word to Diddy. I swear to God. You can't call nobody the police, bro. If I'm the police and you just Big Piru and you so tapped in, why ain't nobody from Inglewood family handing over no paperwork? If you think the 60s hate me so much, did I tell on them? Why they ain't got none? I don't know, man. Hey, bro, you're not a credible source, brother. You're not.
Yeah, he was very comfortable talking about how Big U was allegedly linked to the Rayshawn Williams murder in Vegas back in 2021. He's the one that brought that to the internet. Nobody was talking about that homicide that happened in 2021 until he brought it to the internet. Him and 600.
Man, listen,
That's
bro.
insane.
Listen, bro. You don't help the police. You don't give them hints and you don't give them leads, bro. Not indirectly or directly. That's dry snitching / snitching, bro. Man, you gotta quit it with the snitch this snitch narrative. You know what I'm saying? You got to, bro, because it's looking bad. Bro, you dry snitch on people all day on the internet. All day. It's crazy, man.
Okay, well, this post that he put up there, I want to go through, just read some of the comments on this post. I think they're very entertaining. The very first comment is from your boy Christopher Lovejoy. I don't understand how your name even come up with gangs in Lancaster.
Hey, Christopher Lovejoy got some nerve. All right, hey, man, Christopher, chill out, bro. No, for real, chill out, man. She got videos of my Lovejoy here. Like he mimicking the police. Like, man, you ain't no actor, bro. What, you a crisis actor? Said he had it.
Christopher Lovejoy had a bunch of responses to that one comment. I don't understand how you snitch and go to Big U court date. Let's see.
Hey, bro, the only time you're supposed to be in court for somebody is if you're there for yourself or you're there to support. You don't go to troll nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, here's Christopher Lovejoy's response to that guy's comment. That was Spud Gotti. Christopher Lovejoy says, nah, you don't mention a man from a whole other city in a murder. That's dry snitching. He's talking about us reacting to that news story.
Man, everybody know Wack is harmless, bro. He not gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody mention him in no murder.
He said, and then Christopher Lovejoy continued to write, is Munchie B hinting to Wack had something to do with a murder in Lancaster?
No, I'm hitting till you get knocked out in 15 seconds.
All right.
Hey, man. It be the audacity of the people it come from, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're truly, to me, they're truly playing characters. There's nothing real about these guys.
Right.
I mean, we all understand 607 Unc. That is a pure character, but so is 600.
But okay. But what happened to 600 case? The one in Blythe. He said he'd drive way to Blythe and get the paperwork too, but he never went.
All right, let me read some more of these comments under this post he did on us, because it just shows that his own fan base ain't feeling him. His own fan base don't believe him. The Ruger 10 said, all that Ninja said was yo hood be out there deep, LOL, you reaching. He said your name because you are the biggest from over there. You want blood to be bad, so bad it's sad, LOL. Detroit for a week said, ain't that what you did to Big Useless? Trust My Life said, I can't believe you won't talk about that gun case in Texas.
Woo! 2005.
I'm not picking and choosing comments. I'm reading these comments back to back.
Order.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pick out the negative ones and skipping the positive one. But it's cool when you said JDiggs killed his son on multiple podcasts, even though he wasn't convicted, right? That's from Cam 1K.
Whoa.
90s rap OG says PDL always been in Lancaster for as far as I can remember.
Thank you.
Black Juan says, Ninja, you do the same goddamn thing. Which I don't agree with him because what we did was not nowhere near what he does.
Yeah, the Lane homies is already convicted. They are already locked away, and it's widely known that the PDL's got a heavy presence in Palmdale. But go ahead.
And what his Instagram post doesn't show is our whole clip is about 12 minutes long. We played the news clip. We read the article, so we wasn't telling nothing that wasn't already in public domain. Gold Money Grill said, so what is it called when you got on Clubhouse and said Diamond had some lady murdered that he's not even charged for? I'm not familiar with that one. You ever heard of that one?
I think you talking about Diamond. That's a part of QA Damu conversations.
Hey, Diamond, how did you originally get into it with Wack100 and Loose Cannon?
Lying under a fake name.
How did you originally get
Then he lined that girl up and had her killed. He got that girl killed in his penitentiary picture. Ask that nigga why he got that lady killed in his penitentiary picture lined up with the bad dope with the Mexican mafia. Why you get that lady killed, bro? Why you get her smoked like that, bro? The one in your pictures we got.
Okay. Hit JB says, bro said y'all gang be out there deep. He never once said y'all did it or was involved. Y'all ninjas be reaching. That's another guy that probably saw our whole clip and follow straight politicking. Hit _JB. Thanks for watching the whole episode. I mean, I can go on and on these clips, but the point is that his own fan base, we all get negative comments, Munchie.
Right.
But usually it's balanced off with a lot of great positive comments. And in most instances, the positive comments far outnumber the negative ones. On my channel, I'll say it's like 90-10. 90% positive, 10% negative.
Man, my celly in the pen, bro, was from 2Ps and came to jail from Palmdale, bro. Baby Snoop. He lived out there. Bro, it be like that sometimes with, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be settling in or whatever. I don't know, but, man, shut up, bro. Like, come on, man.
Someone said, Eric, Mr. CEO, said, Wack lives out here on Avenue M.
Yeah, he live out towards the Antelope Valley.
I thought he was in Vegas with R&B.
Well, they talking about, well, he probably still got that spot, but, like, it's a little bit past Palmdale. It's called something. I forget what that city called, but it's towards the Antelope Valley. He out there. See, you a 2P that's in the Antelope Valley. Supporting my answers. I mean, my see, man.
Jug Specialist said all he said is y'all deep in Palmdale. So, yeah, his own. Hey, Wack, your own followers, your own folks, your own fan base ain't even feeling what you putting out there. So
That exposure shit been bunk, man. You ain't exposing nothing, brother.